Before I do my little walk around presentation, we'll do a cold start here. Everybody wants to see a cold start, so here it goes. Stone cold this morning. Just as we expected for a 16,000 mile car. Let's take a closer look at this fabulous 1988 328 GTS. I'm feeling really privileged to have been able to buy the car out of the original owner's estate a month or so ago. I'm always a stickler for preservation, documentation, and so on, of course, and always chasing low mileage cars. And this was a brilliant find. I was referred to the car by a friend of mine. I'm not sure it gets much better than this. So 1988 328 GTS, single owner, purchased new in San Francisco, spent all its life in probably the best possible spot in the United States, Atherton, California. Only 16,000 miles, fully documented. And fortunately, and this isn't always the case, the owners were really passionate about this car. And they saved almost every single document ever associated with the car, which is really amazing. And that scenario and the preservation really is what sets this car apart from a lot of other low mileage 328s. What I've done here is I've staged it in a way that I think it may have been the day that the original owner purchased the car. Among the documents that came with the car, there was the original stock number that was taped to the inside of the windshield, original window sticker, which is very rare, so we know exactly the spec of the car. And salespeople will know all about this, what we call the trip sticker. It's the temporary operator's permit that's put on the car the day it's delivered. And it allows the owner to operate the car for 90 days or so while the dealership processes the paperwork. So trip sticker, serial number, stock number sticker, and window sticker. Wow. And that's really only the beginning. The car came with amazing handbooks, perfectly preserved, tool roll essentially unused, the jack bag, the underhood engine light was with the car. So this is really a special car. And for me, it was a joy to photograph because the car is spectacular. Every nook and cranny is just fabulous. So a special car, and we'll take a closer look at it here. We'll take a look at some of the documentation. I mentioned the window sticker on the car, which is always really fun to have. It tells us all about the car, where it was delivered new and so on, EPA mileage and whatnot. So this car was, the minority label value was $77,350 in 1988. Very interesting. This is a copy of the sticker. I have the mint original one set aside. We don't want to do any taping to it. This was San Francisco Ferrari's stock number 3043 when it was new. The owner must have asked the dealership not to toss anything related to the car, and so the original stock number is also on hand. And this was the trip sticker that originally went into the windshield the day the owner took delivery of the car new. And of course, they always get tossed, they get thrown away. So once again, the original owner, they had to be on the dealer to save all the documents, which presents us today with just an extraordinary car. Full toolkit that's absolutely mint condition. Original jack, spare belts, mint condition. The underhood trouble light, which I'm sure get lost or tossed over the years. Perfect set of handbooks, and every document is perfect. And that reflects the way the car and the documents were handled over the years. You often see handbook pouches that are pretty grungy and ugly, but not the case with this car. So opening up the beautifully preserved warranty and service booklet, we get all the good data here. California Ferrari, 1000 Van Ness Avenue, San Francisco. I don't think it matters if we mention the name of the salesperson, Frank Damasino. Sold new March 11, 1988. Ignition key numbers, door key number, and the original ownership information out of Atherton, California. That's the individual, I should say that's the estate that I bought the car from. Really nice. And the service history also is just fantastic. It took me about 2 hours to go through all the documents and figure out timelines and mileage and so on. It's my sense that there's just about every document ever associated with the car on hand. A couple of files here with about an inch thick worth of goodies. And then a number of service invoices. I've got the original sales invoice in addition to the trip sticker, which is very interesting. Lots of servicing. And interestingly, as I went through the repair orders, I came upon, early in the car's career, it was serviced at Modena Motors in Redwood City, which is about 15 minutes south of me. And that brings back great memories. Modena Motors was started by my father's competition Ferrari mechanic, Colin Sparks. Colin maintained the ex-factory comp cars that my father, Ferraris that he campaigned on the West Coast in the early and mid-'60s. So a bit of nostalgia there for sure. Modena Motors. Nice contact, lots of service history. We, just to be sure that the car was up to date, we had Tormina do a basic service on the car. They had done the last couple of services. They did a big service on the car, but it was a year or two ago. So we had them do a small service, renewed the transaxle fluid, oil service, filter, and give it just a nice look around. So that was done less than 100 miles ago. So we can confidently sell the car and know that it's absolutely up to date technically. That's important to me. So it's a complete package, really a complete package. Really happy to have this car.